Hello. So, I just wanted to do a really quick video just to catch up with you guys. Hi, how you doing? So, just for news for people who have already booked in, we're nearly full, doing really well. It's looking amazing. Edmonton Saturday is now completely sold out. Oh, sorry, Edmonton Sunday is now completely sold out, and the Monday is getting very close to filling. So if you have friends who you want to get to come play, make sure you book very soon because they won't be able to soon. So Calgary dates are obviously confirmed. It's awesome. I'm sorry for a little mix up at the beginning. Someone told me incorrect dates for the Calgary Comic Con, so I arranged it to another date, and then I found out the person who told me the original date was talking bollocks, and I had to reschedule it again. So really sorry guys, but everything's sorted out now. So let's just go over a few things that have come up in the last week and a bit. First of all, weapons. I've said this so many times, and like other people now who understand, trying to back me up and are helping, but I can't make it any more clear. It's not an airsoft game. It's an airsoft. It's a bit of a burp. Sorry. It's a zombie simulation, and the weapons we use, the guns, will be airsoft. Okay, this is a chance for you to get on all your military gear and run around shooting people. That's not what this is. It's a true life simulation, what we're trying to do. And you guys dressing up like Marines and running around with your $500 M4s doesn't mean you'd survive a zombie apocalypse. It just means that you play airsoft at the weekend, which is cool, it's awesome, but I just want everyone to be on the same page. There is a list which I send out when you pay your deposits to say which weapons you can buy if you do want to buy weapons for yourselves. They'll be available from Zombies Playground, Kalamazoo, or Dark Moon Armories. I don't know, I think that's what it's called. But you can find all the details on there anyway. Once again, we're trying to get people to play themselves. So, you know, bring weapons that relate to your job. With a guy who's a welder, he wants to know if he can fabricate himself a makeshift shield, obviously out of foam and stuff like that, but just something that would replicate him being a welder. He's able to manufacture these kind of things, you know. That's what we're trying to say. And any weapons you do bring, just bear in mind that it's full loot scenario. You know, if you go down, if someone wants to steal from you, it's all in character. We'll have name tags on everyone's personal items so we know whose they are. But part of you bringing your own equipment is saying that you're fine with people using your stuff. That's a big part of the game. If you don't like that, don't bring your own stuff. You know, I have ordered loads of weapons. I have Chopper and Stitch who are manufacturing a hell ton of loads of pipes, crowbars, wooden chair legs, bits of 4x2, lead pipes, iron bar, all that kind of stuff. So there will be stuff available, you know. I just want to say a few thank yous. Prairie EMS. Prairie EMS is an ambulance company, and they got in contact with me last week about wanting to be one of our sponsors. They're massive zombie fans, and they know what they're talking about. They save people's lives for a living. They want to come down, they want to do the first aid in case anything happens. Touch wood, it won't, but in case anything happens, they want to be there. They also want to do some stuff with us in character, you know, so we have people actually saying the right words. It helps the experience, makes it feel a lot more real. So that's awesome. Prairie EMS. Yeah, you rock. Robin Bell from Renaissance Tattoos, he's secured us a ton loads of biohazard suits, so that's awesome. And as I said before, Renaissance Tattoos are one of our sponsors. They're based in Red Deer. A bunch of awesome guys, awesome tattooists. So if you want good ink that isn't shit, go to them. Also, Jeff Baker from Capital Airsoft in Edmonton. Jeff is going to be my partner. Business partner, not sexual partner. Start things slowly, you know, see what happens. Don't want to scare people off in the first couple of weeks. So he's going to be my business partner for events coming up. So yeah, so it means I have help and support. You can also contact him with questions and stuff like that. After this event, when he sees how it's run and stuff like that, he will have exactly the same info knowledge as me and Kayla, which would be awesome. So then you guys can contact him as well. Also Sean Giroux. Sean Giroux is the guy who's sorting out the zombies. We're pretty much, I think we're full for zombies. I need to speak to him. I've not spoke to him in a little while, but you can find him on Facebook. He's got a Facebook group called Zombies. You can find that. There should be links somewhere on the Facebook page. So yeah, awesome. The code of conduct's up as well. Please look through it. It's pretty standard. It's just letting you know what you guys are in for and stuff like that, and making sure if any of you die, it doesn't come on to us. Clothes and stuff like that. You guys are like, so. First of all, like, I'm sure all you guys are amazing and really awesome and genuinely cool, tip-top people. But I had a couple of people who are going on about dressing up as Marines, dressing up as SAS and all this kind of stuff. It really isn't what it... And it tends to be the younger people as well. It really isn't what it's about, you know. It's an 18+ event. You are role playing. You are playing yourselves. You know, you're not Marines. You wouldn't dress up as Marines in a real life situation. And if you did dress up as soldiers during a zombie apocalypse, then I'd grow up. Basically, grow up. You know, in this scenario, in this storyline, the military's abandoned most people. They haven't helped. Didn't commit themselves to evacuations and properly, and yeah, they weren't the force that people needed. So a lot of people turned against the military. So you just wouldn't dress up as them if you weren't them. You know, I said half BDUs is fine. Mixed BDU, mixed camo and stuff like that to show that you're not a professional soldier. That's fine. That completely works with. I just don't want people dressing up as soldiers running around because they've been practicing their hand signals in an airsoft field. You know, airsoft doesn't give you real life training. You know, I served in the armed forces for 8 years, and I also do airsoft. And because I did airsoft, that did not mean I was a better soldier, because I could take plastic bullets to the head. Yeah, so there you go. But yeah, okay. So yeah, just dress as yourself. You know, any clothes you bring are going to be destroyed. Full stop. So don't wear Armani shirts and Gucci trousers, which I'm wearing now. And yeah, sexy. So yeah, like, if you work on an oil rig, you wear your overalls and stuff like that. I don't know, just what you'd wear for an apocalypse. You know, tatter them up a little bit. Don't make them cheesy. I hate that. I hate when I see people on zombie walks and stuff like that, and they have brand new white shirts. They just like they cut holes in it and then put some blood on it. So shirts are still clean. It's like ridiculous. It's pathetic. So come on, we need to make this awesome and amazing, and the only way we can do that is by people just using their heads a little bit and really going to town on what they're wearing. You know, like armor and stuff like that. You know, a leather jacket is pretty good armor. It's leather. Leather's hard to bite through. You know, as well as World War Z. You know, World War Z, the film version, not the book. Mr. Brad Pitt. Brad gets the magazines on his arms and he tapes them to his arm. It's amazing. I can't believe no one's done that before in films. Well, not any film. I mean, it'd be a bit weird in Friends if he came in wearing... but it's zombie films. It's an awesome idea. That's great. So things like that is fine. You can do that around the house, and if the zombie apocalypse happened, you'd still have seen World War Z, the film. So, you know, you'd still have that information stored. So awesome. I had a few people ring me saying, oh, I'd like to be an NPC because me and my friends want to become traders in the game and trade things, or bodyguards, or... That's not an NPC role, okay? If you want to do this, you can do it, that's fine, but you go as a player. It's a completely free choice game. For example... say I go to the game, I'm a player. You know, I've paid to be a survivor. I then decide, turns out I'm quite good with this rubber sword and my pistol I found, and other people know I'm quite a big guy. I'm bigger than them. Right, I can start charging them for bodyguarding. You know, I'll say to them, you give me half that ammo and some of that food, and I'll bodyguard you for 3 hours. Then do that in game. I can do that. You can do that. It's a completely free choice. If you want to be traders, go around finding stuff. Find an abandoned shop, set up shop in there. That is fine. It is a completely free choice game. Okay, this is really what I'm trying to get across. Most of you understand it, which is awesome. But for those of you who don't understand it, try and get a hang of it. Okay. There are going to be... I don't want to reveal too much of the story, okay? I will speak to you all before the event and let you know what you would know, because this is like 7 months, 6 months after the initial outbreak. So a lot of information you would know. You would know about what happens when you get bitten, that kind of stuff. How the zombies are, they faster. So you would know that. So I will go through that stuff beforehand, but I don't want to reveal too much now because it ruins it. NPCs. Anybody who has paid for an NPC slot, please get in contact with me. You can either phone me or you can email me. I just need to. A lot of people have paid for NPC slots and not told me what slots they want or what slots they'd like to apply for. As I've said before, NPC slots are not something you just buy. You have to apply for them. So yeah, there's that. Zombies. I've said to you before. If you want to be zombies, speak to Sean Giroux. Also, you can't be a zombie if you're allergic to latex, and that kind of stuff. You need to let me know your allergies because of the way the masks are and stuff like that. And that applies to everyone. If you have any latex allergies and stuff like that, please get in contact and we have to sort something out. I think that's it, guys. Let's just get rid of these last slots. I know it's Christmas, I know money's tight and stuff like that. But once the slots are gone, the slots are gone. Tell your friends. It's an awesome Christmas present. We have a lot of people buying them for husbands, brothers, for brother-in-laws, and kids and stuff for Christmas presents. It's an awesome present. It's going to be amazing. Also, just to remind you guys, it isn't a competition. There's not going to be one survivor who wins. That's not what it's about. These events will happen every couple of months. And the slots will be offered to people who paid for the slots, who took part in the previous event. If that makes sense. So their characters can progress. Any weapons you find during this event, you bring to the next event. Any armor you find in this event, you bring to the next event. If you find a dead soldier and he has a bulletproof vest on, you can take it off him, you can put it on. That is your gear, next event. Your characters will progress with you. The storyline will progress as well. We want a few of you to survive. This is what we're after. So yeah, that's it. I also need you guys, I'll go over stuff before the event, but a few people are like, oh yeah, well if someone jumps out at me, then I'm going to, I have to remind myself not to punch him in the face. We don't want any of that crap. That's pathetic, You all know what this is. You all know it's not real. You're going to role play it, you're going to get scared, you're going to fall into the role of what's happening, but there'll always be that part of your brain which knows that this person doesn't deserve to get hit in the face with your elbow. So I don't want none of that crap. It's pathetic. I just want a really, really good event. I want a scary event. I want at least 3 people to wet themselves. Yeah, because that's cool and stuff. So yeah, any other questions? You guys got my phone. You guys got my email address and stuff like that. The forum on the website's doing really well. Got like over 215 members, which is cool. Try and interact on that, guys. Speak to each other and stuff. That would be awesome. There's an in-character topic group. No one's commented on it yet, but you just have to go for it. I think that's pretty much it. All right. So get your friends involved. Get them to buy slots and stuff like that. And that's it. I'm gonna finish eating my cinnamon grahams and finish watching Buffy because I'm cool. Ciao.